In this lesson, we're going to illustrate permutation of non-distinct objects. Let's have a recall first about kinds of permutation. We have two kinds, the permutation of objects in a line and permutation of objects in a circle. Under permutation of objects in a line, we have permutation of distinct objects and permutation of non-distinct objects. In our past lesson, we discussed distinct objects or permutation of distinct objects. And this lesson, we're going to discuss permutation of non-distinct objects. And then later on, we're going to discuss permutation of objects in a circle. When we say permutation of non-distinct objects, we're going to consider two conditions. First, it refers to the different arrangement of not distinct objects in a line. So, since this is under the permutation of objects in a line, dapat naka-arrange pa rin siya in a line. And this should be not distinct. It means it is the different arrangement when some objects are identical or the same. So, we will notice some identical or the same objects in a certain situation. So, may mga magkakaparehas na objects tayong ma-identify kapag sinabi nating non-distinct objects. Let's try to have the first example, arranging the letters of mathematics. So, this one is a permutation of non-distinct objects because there are duplication of letters. As what you can see, we have two M's, we have two A's, and we have two T's from the letter of the word mathematics. So, since meron tayong two identical M's, two identical A, at saka two identical T, this is non-distinct permutation. Next example, we have 5 vases of the same kind and 3 candle stands of the same kind are arranged in a line. So this one is a non-distinct permutation because there are objects to be arranged in a line, of course, and some objects are alike or the same because of the word same kind. So we have 5 bases of the same kind and 3 candles of the same kind also. 3 candle stands of the same kind. So this can be considered as non-distinct permutation. Let's try to solve this problem, finding the number of possible arrangement of the letters of the word 3. So let's try to list all the possible arrangement. We have these arrangements that can be, but kung mapapansin, yung unang letter E, ginawa nating capital, yung sumunod is small letter. Pero kung mapapansin, dito sa two arrangement, parehas lang sila. Ginawa lang nating capital yung isa small letter, pero parehas lang yung arrangement nila. Same din dito sa magkasunod, and so on and so forth. So, yan. Kailangan mo lang i-identify yung mga pare-parehas, pero kung bibilangin mo siya, we have 12 arrangement only. Kasi nga, yung dalawang letter ay identical. With the use of fundamental counting principles, sa unang slot, meron kang 4 letters. Sa pangalawang slot, meron kang 3 letters. At sa pangatlong slot, meron kang 2 letters. At sa pang-apat na slot, meron kang 1 letter only. So, pag minultiply mo yan, that is equal to 24. Pero, dahil nga meron tayong 2 identical letters, yung letter E natin, i-divide natin tong 4, 3 times 2 times 1 sa 2 factorial. Or 2 times 1. So, pag dinivide mo yan, it's simply 24 divided by 2. That is equal to 12 possible arrangement of the letters of the word 3. So, ganun lang. Kailangan alamin mo lang kung ilan yung identical letters. Tapos, yun yung i-divide mo sa ilalim ng ating numbers sa taas. Let's try another problem. We have displaying 5 flags in which 3 are red and 2 are yellow. So, dito sa problem na to, meron tayong 3 identical red flags tsaka 2 identical yellow flags. So, pag inad mo, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 flags. This one is non-distinct permutation. So, let's try to list some possible arrangement. So, ito yung mga possible arrangement na pwede nating ilagay. So, as you can see, lahat ng red flags represented as capital letter R, tapos yung yellow flags represented as capital letter Y. So, yan yung mga possible arrangement. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 possible arrangement. So, check natin using fundamental principles of counting. So, una, dahil 5 flags, meron kang 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 which is equal to 120. Pero dahil meron kang 3 identical red flags, i-divide natin siya sa 3 times 2 times 1. Same din dahil meron kang 2 yellow flags, isama mo yung 2 times 1 or yung 2 factorial. So, you have yung 5 factorial natin or yung 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, i-divide natin sa 3 times 2 times 1 dahil dun sa 3 red flags times 2 times 1 dahil dun sa 2 yellow flags. So, 3 times 2 times 1 times 2 times 1 is 12. So, 120 divided by 12, that is equal to 10 possible ways of displaying the 5 flags. So, ganun lang siya. Kailangan mo lang i-identify yung mga identical. Bakit kailangan siya i-times ng ganyan? Kasi nga, pwede mo rin pagpalit-palitin ng arrangement yung mga identical objects natin. Now, let's identify if the statement is true or false about non-distinct objects. Putting 3 plates of the same design and 3 glasses of the same size in a row on the table involves permutation of non-distinct objects. What do you think is the answer? Is it true or false? It is true because of the word same design and same size. So, we have non-distinct objects or the identical objects. Next, 10589 is the 5 non-distinct digit PIN of my phone. Is it true or false? This is false. Why false? Because we have here distinct digits, different digits. So, it means this is distinct arrangement. There are 12 possible arrangement of the letters of the word room. Is it true or false? That is true because we have 4 letters of the word room and 2 identical O. So we have 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 all over 2 times 1 is equal to 12 arrangement. It takes 100 ways to arrange the letters of the word letter. Is it true or false? It is false. Why? Letter has 6 letters. So, we have the numerator 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 all over. We have 2 identical E, so 2 times 1, and another 2 identical T, so another 2 times 1. So, if you're going to solve 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 all over 2 times 1 times 2 times 1 is equal to 180 ways. So, it means this is false.